Welcome to Paradise TV. I'm Stephanie Summers.
And I'm Chris Kohatsu. Thanks for joining us. We're here on the shores of Fort Myers Beach, a perfect place to grab a little slice of paradise. Fort Myers Beach is home to many restaurants and hotels, not to mention a hop and a skip away from shopping, golf, and entertainment. If you just want a leisurely stroll, you can do that as it's got over 7 miles of sandy beach. Fort Myers Beach is also the perfect place for the fisherman in you.
We sure have a fun-filled show, but for right now, let's go ahead and get tonight's show started.
In tonight's show, a food tour that will leave your mouth watering. A beer fest fit for any beer connoisseur. Visiting the pier with Sharkies. And painting paradise as only we can.
Anytime there is food, fun, and sun, I am there. And that's exactly what the Naples Food Tour promises.
Get on board to experience food, out-of-the-way places, and an insider's perspective on the Naples food scene. And yes, anytime there is food, that's where Stephanie will be. Let's take a look.
Food is a central part of our lives, and there's no better way to enjoy Southwest Florida's culinary scene than by tour guide.
Climb aboard, we're going to have a great afternoon.
Let's go.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and bring your appetite.
The idea of a food tour is to introduce you to some places that perhaps, hopefully, you've never been. We are going to have 20 minutes at each stop. Each stop, you're going to have a little tasting, a short presentation of what they do, whether it be a signature menu item or how they make whatever they do.
I'm going to have Debbie come around with a tray here.
First stop, you thought you knew what olive oil tastes like? You have no idea.
That's the blood orange oil.
Ooh, it's got some kick to it.
And fresh olive oil is like has a whole different fruity taste. It's great. What was that first one? Blood orange and pear with olive oil balsamic, which I will go over and get a cup of. It was unbelievable.
If you ever wondered what happened to all of your favorite candies you loved when you were a kid,
We have all the chocolates and stuff that most people haven't had since they were kids. So when they come in, they're like, ooh, it's, you know, a kid in a candy store. It's great.
step into the whimsical world of this British market.
All right, Elaine, we are on the Naples Food Tour. This is just another stop along the way where we found shepherd's pie, one of my favorites.
This is a place to come when you can't live without English bacon or sausage. You've got to have your clotted cream for your scones and your jam.
If you like to go beyond traditional pizza, what about flatbread?
They love the flatbread, and the concept of all fresh vegetables and nutritional things on top is where we're at today.
Whatever your taste is, your taste buds will leave happy.
I want people to discover places in their own town. They come on the tour and they discover new places. That's the great fun.
This is so delicious, ladies. What do we think so far? Are we full yet? No! I didn't put them up to that, I swear. Here's to the Naples Food Tour. We got some more eating to do, right?
Now, I'm a chef, and I thought that looked great.
Didn't it? It is so good. And my advice, if you want to go on the tour, is to book early because space is limited, and you certainly don't want to miss that.
For more on this event or anything you see on Paradise TV, log on to our website, fox4now.com/paradise.
Now, these days, you can't talk about good food without talking about good beer,
Well,
right?
that's right. And it's the perfect time for the Ballpark Festival of Beers.
Held at Hammond Stadium, patrons got to partake in an unlimited amount of beer sampling, live music, and food. The event boasted more than 60 craft beers from around the world, making it a favorite for even the most discerning beer aficionados.
Just came out to have a good time and try and sample some local beers and enjoy the atmosphere. There's a lot of people mingling, a lot more people than I thought would be here, honestly, and it's a great atmosphere. Good music, good beer.
A beer festival is always a good way to have some fun and to sample new beers.
That's the truth. And speaking of beer, here's tonight's trivia question.
Beer is the second most popular beverage in the world. What is the first? The answer is coming up later in the show.
We are just getting things rolling here on Paradise TV. There is so much more coming up.
A sneak peek at Florida Fashion Week. We take paint to canvas and try to paint paradise. And later, some pugs that are sure to run straight into your heart. But first, tonight's Pictures in Paradise, brought to you by the Seminole Casino Immokalee.